We'll start right here. A fast food chain closing their doors on more than 400 restaurants by the end of the year.
Dining in obviously disappeared. To-go and drive-through became the order of the day, and consumers liked it.
Now inflation is serious because it's taking the prices of value meals at fast food restaurants up.
If you check out the recent stats, about half of the 43 local branches at places like St. Louis are closing because there's a lot of competition, money problems, and they need to check out how they do things. Many fast food places, more than 400, might close by the end of the year because food prices are going up. Fewer people are coming and taxes are higher. Some popular fast food places might have to shut down in the next few months. In this video, we'll take a look at 13 most popular of them. Number 1, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A has been doing really well in selling chicken compared to other chicken places in the US, but even though they're making a lot of money, some of their restaurants have had to close. Earlier this year, they shut down some in North Carolina, Georgia, and Alabama. And a few more in New Jersey and Pennsylvania are also closing in the fall, driving many people to lose their jobs. Number 2, Taco Bueno. Taco Bueno had a tough time in the food industry. There was a trend in 2014 where investments firms put a lot of money into taco places. Rusty Taco was bought by Buffalo Wild Wings, which was later bought by Arby's. Del Taco was bought by an investment firm and became a big company. But Taco Bueno, which was bought by a Dallas company wanting to compete with Taco Bell, struggled after being bought. It had to declare Chapter 11, which is like saying it's having financial problems. Sun Holdings rescued it by paying off debts, but now it's still not clear if Taco Bueno will do well. The new owners finding it hard to cover the cost of buying Taco Bueno because there's already a lot of taco places and people are unsure if Taco Bueno will last. Number 3, Sonic Drive-In. Sonic Drive-In, the fast food place where you can eat in your car, is having a tough time. People are spending less money and gas prices going up means fewer customers at Sonic. They also have to compete with big names like McDonald's and Burger King, making things even harder. Most of Sonic's recent growth is because they bought back their own stock and sold some of their stores. But in reality, they're not making much money. And in the last 3 months, they've had 8 quarters in a row with fewer sales. Looks like Sonic Drive-In might be in trouble soon. Number 4, Papa John's. Papa John's is currently facing a serious crisis, largely due to its founder and former CEO, John Schnatter. Schnatter's controversial public statements led to his resignation as CEO, but he still owns a significant 19% of the company's stocks. Following additional incidences, including his use of racial slur, he also resigned as chairman, but expressed a desire to regain control. Company's board, concerned about his return, took legal measures to prevent it. Schnatter's accused of contributing to a toxic corporate culture, further damaging the company's reputation. Papa John's lost its NFL partnership to Pizza Hut and spent millions addressing issues with franchisees. Despite these challenges, Schnatter's actively trying to make a comeback, publicly criticizing the current leadership. This ongoing conflict poses a threat to Papa John's market presence, impacting both its stock value and reputation. Number 5, Papa Murphy's. In 2022, Papa Murphy's, a popular pizza chain, faced significant challenges. Unexpectedly, there was a drop in demand, causing an 11.4% decrease in overall sales. This caught many franchise owners by surprise, leading to the closures of 72 franchise locations and affecting the company's financial health negatively. The CEO, Eric Lefbrov, attributed the closure of many stores to poor performance. Moreover, the company's efforts to expand beyond the Northwest proved challenging, with 5.8% of cafes experiencing disappointing sales in the second quarter. Among them, 32 locations have struggled to become profitable since mid-2022. Shareholders are urging for a more efficient restaurant count, putting pressure on the chain. Number 6, Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings is facing many problems that are making it hard for the business to do well. Even though they have fun food, sports, and nice places for people to hang out, they're not making as much money as they want to. Because of this, they had to sell some of their not-so-good performing restaurants to other companies. But things got worse because there weren't enough chicken wings, and their prices went up a lot. This made customers buy less, especially when other places like McDonald's and KFC sold wings for less money. People also complained about the food quality. Right now, Buffalo Wild Wings is not doing well. They need to fix these problems quickly to avoid more trouble. Number 7, Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme donuts are in many places across the country, and a lot of people love them. In 2022, Krispy Kreme had to close some stores that were not making enough money, and this helped them save money. But the CEO, Michael J. Tattersfield, recently said they will have job cuts because they want to use more machines in their stores instead of people. This is because they want to save money and pay off their debt. So even though they fixed some problems in the short term, Krispy Kreme still has a financial troubles that they're trying to solve. Number 8, Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box started in 1951 and faced tough times, like a scandal about using horse meat in the 80s and food poisoning outbreak in 1993 that affected over 700 people. Despite almost collapsing, it got better in the early 2000s and became a well-known burger chain. But now, it's having problems with expensive meat, tough competition from fancier places like Shake Shack, and changing what people like. Right now, it's in danger of going bankrupt, according to Moody's, which is a company that rates how well businesses are doing. Number 9, Qdoba. A few years ago, Qdoba made fun of Chipotle by sending lots of avocados when Chipotle was giving away free guacamole. Seemed funny, but it cost Qdoba a lot because avocados got more expensive. While other similar places do well, Qdoba is struggling. Over 4 quarters, they're not selling as much, and some places aren't doing well at all. In 2017, Jack in the Box sold Qdoba to Apollo Management for $305 million, hoping things would get better. But it's still hard for Qdoba because the stuff they use to make food, like corn, flour, cheese, rice, and meat, is getting more expensive. Moody's Analytics say Qdoba might have to close if things keep being tough, which would end its 28 years in the market. Number 10, Red Lobster. Red Lobster, known for its fast casual seafood, is facing difficulties finding similar seafood options. It's not easy, and it might become even more challenging for Red Lobster. The restaurant's having financial problems due to lower supplies, high demand, and increased costs for labor and operations. Last year, it expected to lose $10.4 million, but ended up losing $15.3 million in just 1 quarter. The company that bought Red Lobster in 2020, Thai Union Group, is trying to improve the menu to match customer trends. However, around 100 Red Lobster locations may close because they're no longer considered profitable, according to the company's leaders. Number 11, Boston Market. In 1990, Boston Market stood out with its expertise in rotisserie and a quick, easy model. It grew to over 1,100 locations across the U.S., but as other stores began offering ready-to-eat rotisserie at lower prices, Boston Market faced tough times, filed for bankruptcy, and now owned by Sun Capital. The number of stores has halved. The company hasn't found a new way to compete and attract customers, leading it to slowly fade away. Number 12, Quiznos. Quiznos is in big trouble because they have rules that make it hard for the people who run their stores to make money. A lawsuit says Quiznos changed how they do business on purpose, and now they had to file for bankruptcy. Another company called High Bluff bought Quiznos, but they had to close a lot of stores because things were so bad. Quiznos is having a tough time competing with other sandwich places like Jersey Mike's and Subway, and the bad economy is making things even worse. Lastly, number 13, Hooters. Hooters opened its first restaurant in the US in 1983, and now it's celebrating its 40th anniversary. But things aren't going well for Hooters. They had problems with management, failed projects, and the pandemic hurt them too. Even though they haven't officially said they're closing any stores in the second half of 2023, a report shows they've been slowly closing stores. They started the year with 321 locations and now have 306. Hooters isn't talking much about these changes, but people are noticing that more and more of their locations are shutting down. If you like eating at your favorite chain, you might want to go there soon because the restaurant business is shaky and some might have to close, especially with a possible recession coming. Only the strongest ones will make it through. So what are your thoughts on these closures? Which chains surprised you the most? Share your insights in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more industry updates and hit the bell icon to stay notified. Thanks for watching.